Now to a story Action News broke online this week in a case we've followed for 17 months. The officer involved death of Dylan Noble. Action News anchor Corin Hoggard joins us live from the newsroom with the Fresno police response now to his story about two ongoing investigations that could lead to criminal charges against the officers. Corin?
Margo Chief Jerry Dyer put out a statement today saying that contrary to my report, the internal affairs investigation is complete and resulted in no criminal charges. But court documents show a Fresno police lieutenant saying the opposite. Two Fresno police officers shot Dylan Noble in June 2016 after he appeared to ignore commands when they pulled him over. Video from the shooting scene made national news, and Noble's death led to lawsuits from both of his parents against the police department and the city. Now there's a fight over what evidence the police have to hand over to Noble's family. Attorneys for the city demanded a gag order. Attorneys for Noble's family refused to sign.
The city likes what it's done in the past of spinning a story that it likes and then trying to force any competing voice to be quiet. And we're not going to sit still for that.
As part of its argument against releasing information, the city submitted a statement from an internal affairs lieutenant. It says in black and white there are still two active investigations into the death of Dylan Noble by the FBI and the Internal Affairs Department, both of which could result in criminal charges against the officers who shot him. Even underlined in the statement, it says the internal affairs investigation is ongoing and could result in the district attorney's office reopening its criminal case. I asked the department about the declaration and the investigations in October, and the city eventually rejected my public records request. I asked again and reported on the open investigations Monday when a federal judge mentioned the statement as part of a ruling ordering the city to turn over some evidence without a gag order, including body camera video, autopsy reports, and interviews with witnesses. On Tuesday, the department released a statement saying its criminal investigation is done. Chief Jerry Dyer told me the contradictory court document from Internal Affairs boils down to strategies attorneys are using. He says only very surprising new evidence could lead to reopening the criminal investigation. And he accused attorneys for Noble's parents of trying the case in the media.
All we're trying to do, really, is to set the record straight, if you will. And I don't want to sensationalize anything, but what I do think is important is that policing can't be top secret. And that's what's happened in this case.
The police statement says they agree with the judge's ruling requiring a gag order for the release of some documents, like officer personnel records. But Noble's family's attorneys, well, they expect to get a lot of evidence without any protective order, and they expect to get it within 6 weeks. From the newsroom, Corin Hoggard, ABC 30 Action News.